Welcome to another segment of Ready, Set, Grow. My name is Elliot. Yes, as you can see right now, I am going to take you through the journey of setting up your very own container garden using 5-gallon buckets. Right now I have set up in here all my tomatoes, well, some of them. Back row are all yellow tomatoes. I have the yellow pear, which are small, very sweet tomatoes, high yielding. And then I have the lemon boys, and then I got the medium yellows. In the front row, I have 4th of July, I have Roma, and I have early girls, and I have also a new one that I'm trying right now, which is the New Yorker tomato. So I'll keep you posted on that one. That one I'm curious about for this year. But all the other ones, I've had past experience with them, and they've done good in raised beds. The yellow tomatoes have all been in container gardens in the past, along with my early girls. But this year I'm going to expand the tomatoes since I had a good success last year. And this year I'm going to actually try varieties that you see right now. And I think I'm going to put a couple more. I'm going to put a beefsteak and a better boy into the container garden and see how that goes. On top of that, I'm just going to put a couple peppers, which were very successful in the container garden. So if you want to do peppers, I will have a separate video on setting up a container garden doing the peppers. Right now, let's go and start setting up a container garden using tomatoes for your garden. Next, you're going to put mulch, or chipped wood in this case, into the bucket, all the way up and a little bit. And you should be set with that. I'm going to put 1 to 2 inches of soil at the bottom of the bucket. What I use is Vigoro tomato and vegetable plant granules. I'm just going to grab a handful of it and just dump it into the bucket. I'm just going to add a little bit more there. I use the organic garden lime that I picked up at Home Depot. This will allow for any vegetables, be it tomatoes or peppers, which I'm putting on the 5 gallons containers, to have some calcium. This is a good source of calcium. Again, just like the Vigoro, I grab a handful, about a 1/4 cup, and just need a little bit more, and throw it right in there. And then what I do is, once I got it in there, there's no real science to it. Just mix it into that 1-inch soil that you got in the bottom there. And now you put a lower layer of fertilizer and calcium to help the plants grow once the roots start reaching to the bottom of the bucket. We fill up the bucket almost to the top. Not all the way, with a 50-50 mix, garden soil, topsoil with peat moss. I've pre-mixed this. Some of this soil mixture is from last year's buckets. I replenished it, and now I have freshened up the soil for this year's garden. Now I'm going to add another dose of the Vigoro tomato and vegetable plant food, along with another dose, same dose, 1/4 cup or a handful of garden lime. For my peppers immediately as the plant starts growing. And again, just mix it in real nicely. No real rocket science to this. And now I'm ready to add a little more layer of dirt on there, and then plant the tomato or the green pepper. What I'm gonna plant in the bucket is a early girl tomato. Okay, if you notice the bottom leaves, some of these leaves have taken a beating. This is in the process of acclimating the plants to the sun. You will get some bleaching, some sunburn, but overall, if you look on the top leaves, the new growth, everything's looking very healthy. So even though it looks a little bit beat up, this tomato plant, it will flourish once you get it planted into your garden. Okay, one thing that you want to do with your tomatoes before you plant them in, you want to get the lower leaves, you want to get rid of them. So just by knocking out the first layers of leaves, now you're ready to plant the tomato, and you want to bury it right up to about right here, about halfway from where the stem is at. All this underground, under the soil line, will start developing roots, which will develop more stronger tomato plant, in this case with the early girl, and the tomato plant will take off even better. Okay, so now that I've dug the hole, the tomato that I've just shown you, the early girl, I'm just going to take it right out of the pot. Notice that the roots are very healthy, nice and white. I'm just going to put it right into the hole. And what I'm going to do is, just to support this until I get more soil in here, and just put this there so it won't bend over. And then it's just a matter of just filling up with more of the soil around it. Okay, tip it over. But as long as the stem doesn't split, you're okay. And all I need to do is get a little bit more garden soil in there, and all I have to do is press it down, and all I want is about 1 inch to 2 inches of the soil line below the rim of the bucket. And what I'll do at that point is put some mulch on there just to keep it moist and have that tomato grow real nice and healthy without having to dry up. Now the only thing we need to do is you put a tomato cage, vegetable cage, right into the bucket, and they fit perfectly. And always remember to keep your labels from your tomato plants, any of your plants, so you won't forget what they're which planted there. And there you go. Now this tomato plant is ready to go in the bucket and grow up. As it grows, I will continue putting stakes in there, bamboo rods, what have you, just to maintain it stable. But that's how you grow and set up vegetables in 5-gallon containers. Thank you for watching. This is Elliot from Ready, Set, Grow.